Just Josh.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Just Josh, and today we're going to be talking about Blake Lewis, runner-up of American Idol Season 6. I'm a big fan of American Idol. I've watched every single season. I voted for Blake Lewis religiously, and I just all-around love American Idol. I genuinely think that Kelly Clarkson might be my spirit animal. So, Blake Lewis came in second place to Jordin Sparks on American Idol. After American Idol, he put out his first album, which was called Audio Daydream. His second album, Heartbreak Vinyl, came out shortly after that. His third album just recently came out called Portrait of a Chameleon. It's a really great album. I'm actually a fan of all three of his albums, but check out a clip from his most recent music video called Retro Romance. I recently caught up with Blake Lewis to catch up on past projects, American Idol, current projects. Check out the interview now. Don't forget to subscribe to Just Josh, and we also have a Facebook page now. So facebook.com/JustJoshTelevision. Like our page, check out other interviews that I've done, and enjoy the Blake Lewis interview. Thanks, guys.
Hello.
Hey, how are ya?
Good, how are you?
Good. Welcome to Just Josh. I have a couple questions just about older music and some of your new stuff, so let's get right into it.
Awesome, love it.
Okay, so tell me about some of the inspiration for your new video and your new song, Retro Romance.
Retro Romance. I'm a big 80s geek, and I collect Pez. Oh my goodness. So many Pez around and in my studio anywhere. But I just grew up with, in the 80s and love 80s music and pop culture from that time. And I live 4 blocks down the street from this amazing retro collectible toy store. And the owner and we always talk for like an hour. I go in there like once a week. It's right next to this little diner that me and my roommates go to like every week, for breakfast. And, for the last few years, I've been chatting him up, and I got the album done. I was like, hey, you got to hear this song. I think you'll dig it. He heard the song, and he's like, hey, if you want to shoot a music video here, you can have the store.
That's so cool.
I was just like, are you kidding me? That's amazing. The song originally came about because I was dating this 80s girl, one of those girls that's like, I'm an 80s girl, and I was like, whatever, I'm an 80s guy, let me write this song. And so I wrote it in like 40 minutes, and it just kind of came out, and it was a B-side. I didn't even know if it was going to make album or not. I was like, it doesn't fit, because my album's kind of like two albums in one. One's kind of like a moody, sexy electronic feel, and then the other is just, my pop side. So I was going to originally do 2 EPs, Portrait of a Chameleon and Anatomy of a Chameleon. And then at the end, I was just like, you know what? My fans just kind of want an album, so I'm putting it out.
Well, I will tell you that it's one of my absolute favorite videos of yours.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool, and the cameo from the Saved by the Bell guy is probably the coolest thing in the world.
He's great. Dennis is great actor. It was really fun, doing the lines back and forth with him. I've got to do that for like other people, and it was really fun to have a music video for me. I think my music videos haven't turned out the way, same with some of my music, just the way I've seen it 100% through and produced it. And with this album, it's really special because I did do that.
So this new album of yours, how is it different than your first album?
From the first album, I mean, it's completely different in the sense of the business side of things. I started my own record label, Audio Daydream Records.
Congratulations.
Which is named after the first album.
Of course.
This album, it was 100% me. I had a great help from my friend Matt Lang. Difference, major label money to independent, doing it myself. This album I really struggled to get out. I had to sell my car. It was just it was a different kind of process. Coming off of American Idol, when I had, RTA, Arista money, where they were just like, all hyped pop music, like, they really didn't want to listen to my ideas, even though I, co-wrote and co-produced some of the songs on that album. Coming off that show was like a big feat for any contestant coming off that kind of television show, getting wrapped up in the, the music business with business. So it was a complete difference in, I wouldn't necessarily say sound, but definitely the way I went about producing this album in this studio right here. I did all the vocals, played a lot of the piano and the guitar parts here, recorded it here. Otherwise, it was at Matt's studio.
Yeah.
And as Audio Daydream was pretty much recorded at Henson Studios, $2,000 a day just to be in there, and paying for the engineer. I had an amazing time on the first album. Sorry, you cut out. You glitched. You glitched.
You brought up American Idol, so let's talk about that for a quick second. Do you still watch American Idol?
I didn't for a couple of years. I did this last year because I've been a huge fan of Harry Connick Jr. since I was a kid. As a piano player and kind of a crooner myself, he was, I have like 20 of his albums, and he's a legend in my eyes. So I got to meet him this last year and talk about some of his orchestrations, and he was a fan, because he'd watched the show the whole time. I think he's seen like every single season. So that was a real treat for me this year, and I really liked the talent this year.
So do you still talk to any of your American Idol crew from your season?
Yeah, Jordin Sparks was just over here a couple weeks ago. We watched some football together. Yeah, I mean, people are here all the time. I actually, in this house, I live with Ella Yamin, season 5,
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, we're kind of an interesting family. It's like we're all cousins, you know what I mean? We're all part of the same family, and we produce events together and play a lot of shows together and write music together.
They should put you guys all in one great big house and record it for a reality show.
Yeah, I think 19 or something tried to do that with some people. Like it was like 24 hours or something, and it on the web or something. It didn't go too well.
I would go crazy. Well, any other big projects that we're looking forward to from you?
I'm transitioning my album to live shows and kind of reinventing my live show as a loop-based artist. And right now I've been working on that and getting ideas for maybe either I Want You or Disco in Space video and remixes, and getting remixes for Disco in Space, Lost in Heaven, and just kind of working away.
So before we let you go, a couple pop culture questions for you. I gotta ask you, Britney or Christina?
Christina, hands down, better
Really?
singer.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I like the vocals. I like most of her songs.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC. I was an NSYNC fan. I come from an a cappella background, and I don't know, there was something about them. I thought they were just, I think they had better songs.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We look forward we look forward to your next couple music videos, and I love your new album. I'll make sure everybody goes picks it up. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Before you jump, he'll switch it like a pump. Wanna bump, then you're looking dumb. Dear God, not me. Make you wanna thump, leave you for a night, leave you feeling like a chump. So